wore orthotics for about 35 years before I had a life-changing operation on my feet to remove all the joints and straighten my toes. The joints were so inflamed on each foot that they started to come through the swollen pads of my feet. Warning: disturbing content. Viewer discretion is advised. There was an endless vicious cycle of infection, and I had to trim back the monster calluses that would build up around the opening to put antibacterial cream on the area. My toes didn't work anymore nor touch the ground. My big toes pointed up into the shoe, so the thick nail full of psoriasis came off regularly. This is the point I was at in my arthritic journey when I came up with this modification to my shoes. My feet barely fit inside 4 running shoes, and I was wearing 2 sizes too big to achieve the width I needed. My feet were packed so tight that I got monster blisters between my toes, even though it was basically wearing flippers. My feet were an epic disaster. Okay, safety first. Always wear eye protection. And here we go. This modification is amazing for this type of foot pain in a specific joint. Let's get a piece of paper in here and trace the outline of the insole. If you're doing 2 shoes at once, make sure you label them left and right. Now we're going to cut that shape out and fit it loosely on top of the orthotic while we trace the recess. The whole purpose of this exercise is to build a template for the location of the recesses the orthotic manufacturer built into your orthotic, so we can locate that spot on the bottom of the shoe. I'm going to scribble over the top of that location to see the edges and then finish off with a traced line. Then we'll cut it out with an X-Acto knife. Left template for the left shoe. We'll turn the shoe over and mark the desired location on the bottom of the shoe. In this case, I'm going to use one of those opaque silver markers, but even this isn't working the greatest, but it'll get the job done. I've still got my protective eyewear on while I remove the tread from the bottom of the shoe. I chose this old shoe because it was easy to demonstrate on, but I've used everything from angle grinders on construction boot soles to Dremels on dress shoes. Whatever way works best for you. Cutting's done and I can take off my protective eyewear, and here's the result. Just like the indentations the orthotic manufacturer made, I've now created an air gap in the bottom of my shoe without any tread in the location of the problem joint, and it matches my orthotic and foot exactly. Now the ground has no direct impact on the sore joint when you're walking. It was a lifesaver for me to walk without the pain of impacts on these joints. I hope this helps you. If you feel like helping me help other people, a like for the video and subscribing to my channel would do just that. Thanks.